Hello, dear light workers of Gaia. This is Commander 𝐻𝐿𝐿. And this indeed is my title. We know that there are multiple storylines floating about Gaia within various circles, possible outcomes, and many timeline projections are being shared on your internet. And that's exactly what they are, projections. I want to explain a bit about how things happen for humans on Gaia. We, 𝐻𝐿𝐿 Command and the Galactic Federation, came to Gaia many years ago at Mother and Father's request to assist Gaia with her and her people's ascension. Gaia herself is an archangel, a very evolved being full of love. She stepped into this role of becoming a planet and taking it from darkness to light. Through billions of years, Gaia held steadfast, while things happened that were unexpected, and countless civilizations rose and fell. She stayed the course with love and patience in her heart. Many of you on the planet now have been here since right after Gaia's creation. The call rang out and you volunteered to assist with this grand experiment we call Project Gaia. You, through your various soul sparks, you may call them past or future lives, work tirelessly by planting seeds of light on Gaia and in the hearts of mankind over thousands of years. Your soul sparks have lived lives on Gaia, on other planets, and even on our ships. Dancing Dolphin has met two of her soul sparks, who both have served in the Galactic Federation at different times, in different capacities, and who hail from two different planets. So, we all are family, dear ones, all family. And we're all working on this massive project together. The project is to bring Gaia back to the light. To bring Gaia, and all her peoples, up through all the steps of ascension, from the dark to this light. Some of you help us with this in ways that you aren't consciously aware of. For example, you come up to our ships as your body is sleeping. Your soul travels via astral projection to participate in meetings with us. You are our boots on the ground and give us reports on what's happening on Gaia from your point of view. For example, how people are thinking and feeling around you. You provide us with information that we use to help make certain decisions. However, and this is very, very important, what happens with your timelines, whether the RV, the medbeds, or the solar flash comes first, is not controlled by us. The human collective consciousness of Gaia is controlling what is happening. You all give feedback through your subconscious, and you all decide together what happens. Whether the RV goes, whether this or that happens, even down to weather or wars. I know some of you think that it's God that does this, but this is an interactive experiment, and you all are in control. We assist. So, if most humans on Gaia feel that this is taking too long or this is going too fast, we need to slow it down, then that is what happens. You all decide together, and we assist in carrying out your directions. Regarding things like splitting timelines, we can assist with that, but we do not interfere. It is your collective call. mother and father. Don't interfere either. So, I cannot tell you when medbeds are coming or if the RV or ascension will happen first, etc. I can't tell you because I don't know. You all collectively decide that. Okay. You decided together. Understand that it is your higher selves that are making these vital decisions, not your 3D or 4D minds. Many of you in your 3D or 4D minds may be saying, I can't stand it anymore. It's horrible here. We must go now. But your higher selves, who are wise and a little bit removed, will say things like, we're not ready yet, not ready to jump. We want more people. This last example is what has been occurring in the last 10 to 15 years as you have been rapidly approaching your ascension. You may not like to hear this, but you also collectively decide if something like a pandemic would be beneficial in the long run. Meaning, look how that has changed everyone's lives in just a very short period. It woke many people up by taking them out of their daily grind. Many people were forced to change the way that they worked and lived. Families were able to spend more time together, and the result was a change in perspective. Humans took stock of their lives and decided what was important to them. As a result, there are many positive outcomes that were realized even with the tragic loss of life. And you all decided that there were those who instigated this course of action by creating the virus, but collectively, you allowed it to happen. And I will add that you allowed it to happen with the least number of casualties possible. It could have been a billion times worse. But you all controlled that. Okay. I am trying to give you a clue on how powerful you are, individually and as a group. This is a very interesting and fantastic question. Dancing Dolphin, and I'm so glad that you asked it. I'm aware that some of you who are awake and conscious have been practicing group meditations. I'm hoping that you all realize how powerful you are together, how you can control your future together. You choose what you want to happen and make it so. You, individually and collectively, can do that. State your intent. Visualize what you want, and so it is. Keep focusing on what you want. Don't listen to all the other storylines floating about. That doesn't do you any good. That pulls you out of your power, because then you begin to question, flip-flop and worry needlessly. Step into your power and stay in your power. All the powerful energies that have been coming into Gaia are lighting the way for you all. They are making it possible for your intent to become more focused and manifestations to come with ease. The timing of the spring in the Northern Hemisphere is not by accident. It is a magical time of renewal and rebirth for Gaia, and for you as well. You are stepping forth into your new reality. Join together, consciously create what you want, and you will have it, including, if you wish, helping those who are in 3D to wake up gently, with their highest good in mind. You can imagine that. I wouldn't say manifest, it because it is their choice. But you can imagine it happening. And you can help them. And that's what you all have been doing. You have been doing all of this to help all of those who are still sleeping. So, I would encourage you, if you wish, to include these 3D people in your visualizations, imaginations, and your hopefulness of what the future may hold. Some these people who are on the verge of leaving 3D and going into 4D, they have become more empathetic and compassionate. We see, we understand, and we hear you speaking in our meetings. And we tap into the collective unconsciousness. We witness all the suffering, depression and angst that is going on. The lockdowns were extremely difficult for everyone, and now people are worried about a nuclear war. I will say to you, a nuclear war is not going to happen. It is not allowed to happen. Please don't worry about that. However, this fear of that can be turned into something good. In the same way that the fear of the virus helped people to wake up and realize that they shouldn't take their lives for granted, and that life itself is precious. Humans have been so focused on survival, working just to buy food and have a place to sleep, that they forgot about living through no fault of their own. Remember, humanity on Gaia now is the guiding force of your destiny. The one who determines your future is you. You all. Your collective consciousness. There is no need to look outside of yourselves. That's what I wish to tell you. You have the power. So make it happen how you want it. Create the world that you want. We have been so pleased as we watched you all come together to stand up for your rights and freedoms and for the disenfranchised. We have been so blessed to watch this and are so proud of you. And in the same way, we know that you can do this. You absolutely have the will to create your own beautiful world in exactly the way that you wish it to be. We cheer you on constantly. The company of heaven cheers you on. We are your biggest fans, dear ones. You are the rock stars, okay? Laughs. Or comic book heroes, that's who you are. I will leave you all with these invigorating and empowering thoughts. You are not at the whim of some godlike being or out of control alien invaders. You are the heroes. That's the way it works. That's the way it's set up, that's what's happening. I am closing, but I want to add this. Things change quickly. You know the phrase, nothing's set in stone? Yes. Well, please remember that a switch can be flipped very quickly, meaning that if enough of you reach a certain level, something can happen instantly. Your constant input, manifestations and your intents are extremely important to focus on throughout your day. Even if you are busy at work, stop and imagine the world that you want as often as possible. Keep feeding your positive intent into the mix, and that's how it's done. Thank you for your time. I thank you for listening. I am pleased to come speak with you tonight about this because it's extremely important. and we love and support you all. We're here to help. Reach out to us if you want to talk. There are many of us on the ships who would love to talk to you all. Many of you have soul sparks on the ships, and I know that they would love to talk with you. Sleep well. Live well. You are powerful beings. More powerful than you know, and we love you. Yours, Ashta. Peace with you. Thank you for watching.